You don't feel angry. You feel tired. Tired of giving, tired of waiting, tired of wondering if kindness even matters anymore. Sometimes you ask yourself, does anything really come back? Or does it all just disappear? Amos felt that question in his bones. He was 70. His wife, Miriam, was 68, and they lived in a small rural village called Willow Creek, a quiet place with wooden houses, open fields, and long roads that learned your footsteps. From the outside, their life looked simple. From the inside, it had been heavy. They had given most of their years to others. Amos fixed fences for neighbors who couldn't pay. Miriam cooked extra meals, left quietly on doorsteps, never asking who noticed. They never spoke about it. They never kept count. Still, life had taken much from them. Their savings were small. Their bodies were slower. Their house needed repairs they could no longer afford. Some nights, when the wind passed through the fields, Amos wondered quietly, did we give too much? Willow Creek was calm, but inside Amos, there was doubt. Miriam felt it too, though she never said it. She watched Amos sit longer on the porch, hands folded, eyes tired. One winter, things became harder. Amos slipped while repairing a fence. His leg hurt badly. Work stopped. Bills came slowly, then all at once. Miriam sold small things from the house, not complaining, just adjusting. Still, something inside them felt fragile. One evening, a storm cut power to the village. The roads were dark, cold crept into the houses. Amos and Miriam sat quietly, sharing one blanket, listening to the wind. For the first time in years, Amos said out loud, I don't know how much more we can give. Miriam didn't argue. She just held his hand. The next morning, there was a knock, then another, then voices outside. Neighbors stood there, young ones, old ones, people Amos had helped once, people Miriam had fed without words. Someone brought firewood. Someone brought groceries. Someone fixed the roof. No speeches, no thanks demanded, just presence. Amos stood still, unable to speak. Inside him, something softened. Not pride, not relief, understanding. Over the next days, help kept coming. A mechanic repaired their truck for free. A farmer shared crops. A young couple insisted on paying their heating bill. Amos tried to refuse. They smiled and said, "You already paid, long ago." Spiritually, something deep became clear. Life keeps memory, even when people forget. What you give quietly returns quietly. Miriam watched Amos change. He didn't feel embarrassed anymore. He didn't feel small. He felt balanced. They still lived simply, still counted money carefully, still woke up to quiet mornings. But the doubt was gone. One afternoon, Amos and Miriam walked slowly through the fields. Their steps were careful, but steady. Amos said softly, "It came back, not as money, not as reward, but as care." Miriam nodded. "That's how it always returns," she said. Life did not make them rich. Life did not erase their pain, but it showed them something honest. Nothing given with a clean heart is lost. It only waits for the right moment to return. If you feel unseen today, If you wonder whether your kindness matters, remember this: life always returns what you give, just not always in the way you expect. Stay connected with Eliza Bethell's tales, where quiet stories remind us that gentle lives leave deep echoes and goodness never disappears.